Hello everybody, my name is Neil Bakiev and I'm your IELTS instructor from New Zealand. My website IELTSTOEFL.com will help you prepare for your upcoming IELTS exam. Today we'll be focusing on IELTS Academic Book 20, Test 1, Writing Task 2. Here is our essay prompt. Access to clean water is a basic human right. Therefore, every home should have a water supply that's provided free of charge. Do you agree or disagree? So it's an opinion-based essay, meaning that the examiner wants us to agree or disagree with the statement or partly agree with the statement and then explain why. So here is our introduction. Here is our first sentence. Access to clean water is widely recognized as a fundamental human right. So what we need to do is to paraphrase the first sentence, and that's exactly what I've done here using the passive voice by writing is widely recognized as. Next, however, the claim that every household should receive water entirely free of charge is more complex. Here I'm focusing on the second part of the prompt. Here it says, therefore, every home should have a water supply that's provided free of charge. And I say that it's more complex, okay, which means that it's difficult to fulfill this goal. All right. Next, while basic access should be guaranteed, I disagree with the idea that all domestic water should be provided at no cost, as this could lead to waste and place an unsustainable burden on public finances. So here I'm using this complex structure. I say while, okay, and then here I said while basic access should be guaranteed. As you can see here, I've got my notes. Basic access to clean water is a human right, and that's why it should be guaranteed. And here there's my opinion. I disagree. I say I disagree with the idea that all domestic water should be provided at no cost. In this case, at no cost means for free. So I need to provide two supporting arguments or reasons to support my opinion. And therefore here I've written as this could lead to waste. Okay, so here leads to waste. Okay, and then later in the first paragraph I will be talking about free water, which is often used carelessly. Okay, so but that's the central idea. And then I have the second argument, and place an unsustainable burden on public finances. And here, burden on public finances. And then later, I'll be talking about supplying water, which is really expensive. So that's the structure of this introduction. Okay, so the idea is first, you should paraphrase the first part of this prompt. Then you should focus on the second part. Then here you should agree or disagree. Okay, and then you should provide the first argument and the second argument. Cool. Now let's just focus on body paragraph 1. One major concern is that free water would likely encourage excessive consumption. So in this case, it's a problem, and that's how you can start your sentence. One major concern is that. So you disagree with this statement, right? And then you need to explain why, because there are two concerns. So the first one is one major concern is that free water would likely encourage excessive consumption. So here you need to be careful with your statement. So you should write would likely, not will, because will sounds very strong, but would likely sounds a lot better and more academic. So therefore here I've written major concern, free water, excessive use. Okay, and then here excessive water use problem. So that's your topic sentence. Next. When a resource has no price, people often use it carelessly because they don't feel responsible for its cost. So here, no price, people use this water carelessly. Okay. Next. For example, in some regions where water was heavily subsidized, households left taps running or watered gardens excessively during dry seasons. Then you need to provide one particular example. So here, run taps and then water gardens in dry seasons. So make sure to use relevant examples. Next. If even a small fee had been charged, residents would probably have been more cautious. So here I'm using the third conditional, and also I'm using a comparative form here. Next, governments should instead provide a limited amount of water free of charge, while additional usage should be paid for so that people could manage their consumption more responsibly. Okay, so if you look at my notes, here I have limited free water, charge fees for extra usage. Okay, and that's a very good solution. So then we'll have limited free water. Okay, and then charge fees for extra usage. And what's the result? The result is responsible water use. Okay, so that's the structure of the first body paragraph. So you should talk about the first reason, and you need to explain why that's the problem, and then use third conditional or second conditional, and then you should explain what governments should do. Okay, now let's focus on body paragraph 2. Another important issue is the financial pressure on governments. Okay, and here, burden of financial water costs. Now we're talking about the second concern, the reason why you disagree with the statement. Supplying clean water requires infrastructure, treatment plants, and constant maintenance, all of which are expensive. So before we mentioned the financial pressure, and we need to explain what kind of financial pressure we're talking about. And here, that's exactly what you explain. And here, financial pressure, and here, expensive. Next. So here we have provide infrastructure plus repairs. Okay. In developing countries, these costs are particularly high. And here I've also written costs are especially high. Okay. Next. For instance, in several African cities, international aid organizations have helped build water systems, but local authorities have struggled to maintain them without user fees. Okay, next. If water had been entirely free, these systems could have collapsed due to lack of funding. Governments should therefore charge affordable rates, as this would ensure the long-term sustainability of the water supply. And here, if you look at my notes, solution, charge affordable water rates, okay, and then we'll have sustainable funding. As a result, there will be long-term water supply. So that's our next body paragraph. Now let's just focus on our conclusion. In conclusion, although access to clean water should be guaranteed, providing unlimited free water is impractical. A balanced system combining basic free access with reasonable charges would be a more effective and sustainable solution. Okay, so in conclusion, and I'm using the complex grammar here, although access to clean water should be guaranteed, okay, so guaranteed clean water access, and then providing unlimited free water is impractical. Here, unlimited free water is impractical, which means it's not smart to do it. A balanced system, here, balanced system, combining basic free access with reasonable charges would be a more effective and sustainable solution. Here we have basic free access plus reasonable charges. Okay, and as a result, it's a fair and sustainable solution. Okay, so that's the structure of the whole essay. Hopefully you have learned how to respond to such essay questions. If you want to get more information on IELTS and if you want to be prepared for the IELTS exam, then visit my website, which is IELTSTOEFL.com, and you will find a lot of useful material for your preparation. Good luck.